Yes, guys, this is nearly last, bringing back another gameplay for today, and finally, I get hardpoint. I have not been very lucky with my game modes at all, seem to get the same ones, so luckily enough I get hardpoint, which is my favourite game mode, and it just happens to be on my favourite map. So I'm just going to talk about how I feel about this one, guys, just like the rest of my little series that I'm doing with the different game modes on the different types of maps. As you can see, when I got spawned in there, I got put into a nice little spot. I can see the hard points on the other side, and the time was running down. Because this map is small and square, normally with these type of things with the hard points, I'll put it at one end, and then I put the hard point at the other end, so you pretty much roughly unknown where I'm going, sort of. The only thing is I didn't know whether they're going to be on the higher or the lower levels, because you get, like, you know, you got the ground level and the first level, so. But with things like this, as you can see, I get picked off there through the window. I'm looking at the doors. I mean, I'm not too sure. Obviously, look, you got down there for the lower level, they can pop up. There's different windows and everything else, and so through the little corridors and everything else that you have on this map, it makes it quite exciting, guys. It's like nice and compact. You're not really too sure like which way to look, so you can better off just either sticking to one place if you've got teammates you can see are covering up one angle, but also if you can move around, run a gun a bit like I do. I don't like to stay still. If I stay still, I just tend to die. People always come from the opposite way, so keep moving. With this particular hard point, there's only like 3 entry points really that you can come in. But even though the doorways, they're quite wide, so you can come down to the side and might not be seen and try and use that as a bit of cover. And obviously you've got the bits in the middle, you've got the windows there to pop in through. So you're not, even though it's small and they are smaller rooms, there are plenty of ways to get in. I think it has been thought out quite well, because sometimes you can get hardpoint on certain maps. Once people get into a certain room and that, it's hard to get in there. To like lock it down, sort of thing. So with this one, it's not too bad. As it moves around, we're going to go into this one. This one's a bit more open now, guys. I mean, there's plenty of places for people to come in. There's a lot more longer ranges. I mean, for this type of game type on this map, I mean, definitely I'd be using an SMG. I've seen a couple of people using a shotgun on it. I get picked off in a minute with one of them. But also, look, especially on this hard point, there are a lot of longer sights, shall we say, and like you could, instead of sitting actually in the hard point, you could probably sit to the sides and that and try and help cover your teammates if you've got like an RIP or a barrel or something like that, and if that's the way that you like to play. And then you have a couple of teammates who are quite willing to sit in there, then you can do this one. This is the shotgun guy there. He takes me out nicely there. But that's the only thing I'd say with this one, though, guys, is because it is quite tight and the hard points aren't that wide. I mean, you're gonna get picked off quite easy if you're gonna sit in there if you haven't got a submachine gun or anything else like that. But on the gameplay itself, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I got, as it was my first game on hardpoint on the Ascendance packs, and this is the first time on this. I felt quite comfortable with it. You know, I was roughly sort of working out where they're coming from, but like, you can sit on there. If you've got like people like now sat in there, you'll see me go out the room now. If people, you've got that nice little truck, you can hide behind, they'll all jump in. You've got a good chance there of getting some extra kills, playing some cover and fire. Obviously, I wasn't too spot on with that one. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with this map, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But guys, if you want to leave your views in the comment section below, or contact me on Twitter, let me know if you enjoy this map in general, or on what type of game modes, or whether you've actually played it on hardpoint. You think, yep, this is spot on for me. Not too sure how the kill streaks work with it, because it is quite a built-up area, so I don't know if people wasted on things like paladins and that. But anyway, guys, this is going to be nearly last checking out, and as you can see coming up on the screen now is my subscribe button. If you could please click on that and come back and check some daily videos. And if you'd like to like this video, it'd be absolutely amazing. Could help me out no end. Anyway, guys, this is going to be nearly last, and I'll catch you later.